Welcome to this video series for home health agencies. We will be discussing OASIS, which is the outcome and assessment item set for CMS submissions. As always, if you need more information than this short video can provide, please go to the OASIS manual in the current edition on www.cms.gov. Today we'll be talking about signing off an OASIS assessment. As far as OASIS goes, there are two ways to think about signing off. One way is with your electronic health system software, which often includes a date and timestamp and draws from your password to authorize your signature. The OASIS way is to use MU80, Discipline of Person Completing the Assessment, which does not require a signature and date. So these are two different mechanisms. Your software is different than the OASIS sign-off. The correct answer for comprehensive assessments for MU80 is always 1 RN if there are any orders for nursing care in place by the time of the assessment completion. But to answer it in this way, an RN must have made a home visit and participated in the assessing activities on or before the MU90 date assessment completed. The name of this RN and assessment note should be documented elsewhere, in your electronic health records or in retained nursing notes. If the care plan physician does not complete orders for skilled nursing care by the MU90 date, but only has orders for therapy, the appropriate therapist of the listed discipline is now the signer of this OASIS assessment. The therapist license is responsible for the accuracy of the entire OASIS assessment. This therapist must have made a home visit with results included in this assessment. Remember, the only therapists authorized to complete an OASIS assessment in MU80 are PT and SpeechPath. In some cases, an OT can sign off on MU80 in an assessment if it is not a start of care. If this is a discharge assessment, the last person in the home that was qualified under MU80 is responsible for the assessment. If the discharge is emergent, it might mean that the therapist listed in MU80, even though there are orders for skilled nursing, because they were the last person in the home. If both nursing and therapy discharge the patient on the same day, the last discipline in the home is listed under MU80. If multiple disciplines contribute opinions to the assessment, there is still only one discipline assigned in MU80 who must take all available advice and condense it according to their clinical judgment. Other members of the assessment team might include other job functions, like a master's in social work, a pharmacist, the nurse's aides that are helping, or a physician's assistant. This is easy to tell because MU80 has no place to indicate these individuals, but only one eligible discipline condenses all the information and signs off on MU80. If this is a discharge assessment and the last agency employee into the house was a CNA, that person cannot be listed in MU80. Instead, the record should be searched for the last discipline listed into the home. That person should interview the CNA to determine answers to items that might need the most recent information. It is always the clinical judgment of the discipline in MU80 which decides what is actually on the submitted assessment. After the MU90 date, that assessment should be in queue for submission to the ASAP database with the information blocked as signed off. If after submission a revision is necessary, there are correction procedures referred to in the OASIS Manual, Appendix B4. Thank you for your interest in OASIS and for watching this video. Always, you can get more information on OASIS by going to the www.cms.gov website for the most recent OASIS manual. There's also a list of the OASIS coordinators on that website, which is a great reference for further information. Thank you so much for your time.